Hello and welcome back to my channel. Chair's gonna fall off the chair. Gonna fall off the chair because the chair is broken. The chair is broken because I fell off the chair the other day. Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while since I've done any baking. It's just been way too hot. If you live on the east coast of Australia, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Literally all of my ingredients were melting, no matter what I did. But it's nice and cool today, so trying something interesting. You're gonna come bake with me. It's not a recipe today. I've shown you this one before. I want cookies. I want cookies. So you get to come with me and you get to bake with me because I want cookies. Why can't I have what I want? So we're gonna start something different. So instead of me just baking and talking to you over the thing, because this is for me, I'm gonna set it up how I want to do it, because I get to have cookies too, goddammit, and that's what I want today. I'm gonna make some M&M cookies. A friend of mine just recently did them. This is different for me. A friend of mine just recently did them, and it's an amazing video. I'll put a link for it in the description. And this is not a recipe, this is just me baking and you hanging out with me for the sake of it, because that's what I want to do. And it's my channel, my thing, my friends. I've got room temperature butter, new spatula. I broke my spatula, my red one, a few weeks ago, so I went to Kmart and I found this really amazing one. It was like $12 or something, but it looks like, it's silicone, but it looks like marble, and it's really, really nice and strong, so I highly doubt I'm going to break it anytime soon. And some eggs. Probably the easiest way to crack your eggs is, my yaya taught me how to crack eggs one-handed when I was only very little. Just little squeeze of vanilla. Works out to be about half a teaspoon. Just drop that in there. There's going to be a lot of bloopers in this video, I can tell. Where is my baking powder? You can tell it's been a while since I've done any baking because it's just been way too hot. I don't know where anything is. Baking powder. I don't usually do any baking for me. All of the baking I do is always for someone else. So it's nice to be able to do some baking for me, at least on occasion. Half a teaspoon. I have shown you this recipe before, and this is just adding M&Ms instead of chocolate. So even though I bake for everyone else, the kinds of things that I usually eat are not necessarily desserts. I'm into food in general. It's my love language. What am I looking for? So I've got it all mixed in. The butter it's actually kind of cold now. It's been raining the last couple of days. Where I am doesn't usually get a lot of rain, but when it does, we get a lot of rain. And there are like 3 inches in the rain gauge right now because I haven't tipped it out in 2 days. Now all my butter is starting to firm up again. I'm positive my husband is going to see this and go, what the hell did you do? Because I'm kind of going off script a little bit. I like to think of myself as genuine. So this is me being genuine. I'm always trying to be genuine anyway, but I'm trying to be a little bit less scripted. Don't scoop your flour unless you're scooping your flour into a cup for measuring, because the flour compresses when you squeeze it by scooping it. So I haven't turned the oven on yet because my oven is right here and it is so loud, it's not even funny. You won't hear me over the microphone. So my batter is still nice and soft, but everything's all mixed in. Once this is ready, I'm going to put this in the freezer and I'm going to turn on my oven because this takes as long to heat up as the cookies do to cool down in the freezer. It's time for the extra. You can actually put anything you want. You can put chocolate chips, you can put chocolate chunks, you can put M&Ms, you can put Skittles if you want to. It really doesn't matter. This is a very basic, very easy cookie recipe. Why not? All of them in. Any way you want. I think part of the reason why I love cookies so much is because they are so versatile. I've probably made less mess doing my video this way, than I normally do when I'm trying to be a little bit more educational about it. We don't want to mix them too much because we don't actually want the color coming off the cookies too much. Not if we can help it. Baking paper, and the reason I crunch it up is to make that structure that makes it just want to stay there. I'm going to use spoons to measure out my cookies. Don't want them too big or too small. Chat to me. Talk to me in the comments. Can't keep talking to myself. They say you're crazy when you talk to yourself, but everyone who says that they don't talk to themselves is lying because everybody does it. Okay, so I'm going to pop these in the freezer and turn on my oven. Take a look at this, silly me and all. Forgot this bread table moves so that I can position it anywhere that is convenient for me, and I leave it so close that the oven door leans on it. Silly me. Try again. So while we wait for the cookies to bake, if you're new here and you're not yet subscribed, hit that button. By now you've got to like me enough to hit that button and subscribe to my channel. And if you're one of my regulars, don't worry. If you don't like this style of video, tell me as well. Tell me your thoughts, tell me your opinions. When they're ready, they should all be nicely golden brown. Cannot find the tool I need. That'll do. That'll do. When they're ready, take them out of the oven and put them on a cake cooler. If you leave them on the metal tin, they're going to continue cooking. Perfect cookies. Perfectly baked cookies. Look at that beautiful color. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you're not subscribed, you made it to the end of the video, you owe me a subscribe now. I'll owe you a cookie.